And a ribbon cutting and dedication ceremony was held at Neville High School today. Jasmine Bingham was there and has more on what the new building will be used for.
Neville High School and Monroe City School Board officials honored Dr. Sydney A. Seegers, a former member of the Monroe City School System. Dr. Seegers is a former teacher, counselor, principal, and superintendent for Monroe City Schools. He served the school system and his community 30 years before retiring. Neville's new multipurpose center was dedicated to him. It features a spirit group room, auxiliary gym, orchestra room, band room, office spaces, and storage rooms.
I was very pleased. It reminded me so much of my wonderful years as a teacher. Just take advantages of all the opportunities that Neville High School offers them.
Dr. Seegers' family says he's always been one to strive for academic excellence. Reporting in Monroe, I'm Jasmine Bingham, KNOE 8 News.